Yo, today is Tuesday, January 20th, 2026. My name's Noah, and I'm here to keep myself accountable. Um, Again, short and sweet. I seriously feel like I had a decent day today. Work was good. I took care of myself well. Um, but I'm seriously starting to take notice of how truly complicated it is to do streaming to some extent. And you might say like, well, it's like super easy, it's the easiest job ever. Like just sit there and play video games, whatever. And it's like it's true. Like you're right? Like it's not like it's insanely like I don't need an education for it or anything. But the difficulty comes in for me at least balancing like a a stream of like entertainment and gameplay. And so some days I have days where it's like it's flowing, like it's snapping, it's flowing. It's like everyone's chatting. I'm winning my games. Like those good days where you're just on fire. And I have days where it's like I'm losing all my games, but it doesn't really matter. That means I kind of focus more on entertain and talk and whatever. It's not even just entertain. It's just like talk, right? Like it's not like I sit there silently, but I'm saying like actually try to have like flowing, cohesive, good, happy, funny, whatever, stupid conversations with chat. Then I have days like today, which really make me feel like a failure. To be honest with you, days like today make me feel like an absolute failure, and it's because I get there, I stream. It's like I'm a couple hours in, like 5 hour stream, and like and nobody's barely really saying anything, and it's like, okay, well, what am I doing that's making it unable for those in the chat to interact with or not want to interact with or whatever. And it's like a lot of people get to a point where they just like watching you and they'll just have you on the other tab, whatever. And I understand that, right? But obviously, like in a perfect world, they watch you, and that's like the goal. That is the best that is the best kind of viewer, somebody who's watching you. Um, it's hard. So today I had one of those days where it felt like very uninteractive. I won like I played 5 games, I won four of them. I played great today. Um, but I think I have some struggles with being in Discord. Having so I stream all the time, basically every day with one of my best friends, David. And for us, it's like easy, right? Like I get to talk to the chat, I'm unmuted, he interacts too. Like it's like me and him talking all and whatever. But it's really hard when you have like a group of people in a call, or you have other things talking about it, and you're like separate sources of like conversations and whatever. It makes it really hard. Um, and I also feel like once you lose someone during the stream, it's really hard to get them back. And I don't mean like a viewer, like a new viewer or a new potential viewer. I mean somebody who watches all the time. But once you lose their energy for the day of like chatting, it's usually over. Like they'll explain is like if somebody comes in and they're like talking in their chat or whatever, and you kind of don't reciprocate that. If it's somebody who watches you regularly, they're not really gonna go anywhere. But the vibe for the rest of the stream might not be for them to talk, or they might not chat as much. It might seem more like relaxed or whatever. And there's no problem either way for me, but I do enjoy like that's 90% of my fun. 90% of my fun is being sat here and looking over here and reading what people are saying. That's what makes me happy. Like the game is fun. Yeah, whatever. But my sheer enjoyment and fun is reading the chat. That's my thing. That's what I like. Um, so we'll see. We'll see what I do about that. I gotta post more of the shorts that I made. I've only posted the one that I said on the first day. I got like four. I was supposed to post it tonight, but it's kind of too late now. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Because if it's not a clip that's like ready from Twitch, I gotta go and log into every single one and schedule it, whatever. So do that tomorrow. But yeah, so a big goal of mine over maybe the course of this whole year is to try and get chat as interactive as possible. And if anyone has any ideas of what they're interested in, is like let me know. And a side note that I want to talk about is obviously like sure you've heard me talk about it before. Like I stream mainly League of Legends. like I don't think I can see myself in the future, and I think I've talked about this here before, as somebody who just streams League of Legends and then my audience is tied to me playing League of Legends. Who knows? Maybe that's the future, and maybe I don't mind that, but I think right now, as I see it, I want to be able to have an audience that watches me for me and not necessarily me with League, like that kind of combo. So I'm really interested to see where I can kind of how to branch off or make sure that the understanding is that I'm not just League of Legends and League of Legends isn't just me. Um, but it's hard. It's really hard to retain viewers. Um, like I'm sure some of you are interested in here and listening to me, and maybe you don't watch streams, or maybe you do. But it's like, well, League of Legends isn't really for me. Like, I don't even know that game, or I don't play it, or I think that game's stupid, and I hate that game. It's like, okay, valid. Like, I get why you wouldn't watch me. But then what, like, another point of this is almost like, um, not a review page, but like an opinion, area. Like, leave a comment, bro. Like, let me know, like, as a viewer, and not just for me, like, just in general. Like, start a conversation. Like, what do you like or what do you like in a stream? What gets you to interact with them? What is entertaining? What isn't? Like, do you like people being loud? Do you like more relaxed, like music vibes? Do you like certain games? Like, there's a whole like plethora of opinions, but I think there's some sort of middle ground that meets like a wider audience's criteria, if that makes sense. And it's not that I'm trying to be some sort of mainstream whatever, but I would prefer to have some existence that isn't just League. I'm worried that if I do just continue down this path permanently all the time, and it's all I do, that I'm going, if I do end up, knock on wood, end up somewhat, finding some sort of success, that I will be stuck in a hole of having to dance, monkey dance kind of thing, and do the same thing over and over again instead of being able to switch it up. But I don't know, and that's like a future worry. I think I don't think I should be worrying about that right now, but it's definitely still something that's scary. Um, so yeah, let me know. Let me know some stuff, man. I like personally me. Um, I don't care at all what's being played, but I think I'm definitely someone who's unique in that respect. Like, I don't really care what I'm looking at on a screen. Usually, I'm listening and watching a creator because I like their personality and whatever they're saying, or I could just listen to them in the background, or even interacting with them is funny, or whatever it is. But like, I honestly could watch anyone play anything. I've watched so many things of videos of people playing games and doing things that I would like never do or have no interest in. But because I find them entertaining or their opinion important or interesting or whatever, that I then find myself gravitating to that individual. That's the way I rock. It doesn't like honestly like I find myself streaming not really watching too many League streamers because I don't really care for much of them and their personalities. Like I'll watch. My point is, I'll watch like a funny Roblox streamer before I watch like a more popular League of Legends streamer, just because I think it doesn't matter what game you're playing, if that makes sense. Like look at IShowSpeed. That guy got famous playing Talking Ben on like the Android app on his computer. Like it really doesn't matter, right? Like nobody cares to watch Talking Ben. They care to watch Speed play Talking Ben. Like that's the funny part. It's the fact that he's doing it, not that he's playing said game. So, anyways, just some food for thought. Today's is already longer than I wanted it to be. So, as always, it is a privilege to be here, and thanks.